Hi, good morning, everyone. Today is a little truth to the reason why I am homeless. And it's time for me to say it because it's about more than just a person, a one person thing, because it takes two to tango. So the reason why I'm homeless is because I've been with a woman for almost 20 years. We have a 12-year-old child together, which is freaking awesome. And when we first got together, we were both young. She was selling dope. I was selling weed. Of course, she was selling more dope because there are more crackheads than we had. And we had such a young spirit, but I had more of a go-getter spirit because when I was young, ever since I was probably like about 9, I've been a businessman. I sold candy. I sold everything when I was going to school. I sold drawings because I draw, I write. I sold a lot of things when I was growing up because I always wanted to just own my own and, you know, always be independent. So I thought she was the same way. As time went on, I learned that she was not independent. And I should have known because the way she grew up, she had countless numbers of brothers and sisters. It's 10 of them in total, and they always looked out for her and always made sure that she was all right. And she always had that comfort. I grew up as the only child, so I never had that comfort. I never had a father. She had both her parents, a mother and a father. I just had my mother, and she taught me the best way that she could, and she taught me to be independent and depend on myself, and taught me never to, fall in love for the wrong reasons. But as everyone else does, they fall in love for the wrong reasons, whether it's lust or just delusion, or true love. But I fell in love because of lust, for one, and then it was the delusion part. I was delusional. I thought that she would be a go-getter like me. I thought that she would actually help, you know, help me pick up or help me continue with the path that I was going on, because I was on a path already to where I had transformed from selling weed to selling baskets, which made I was making home, occasional baskets for any occasion, just because baskets. And I was also making a shirt brand, which I was coming up with, which hopefully after I'm not homeless, you guys, I'm gonna put y'all up on those shirts because I'm gonna get them done. That's my plan, and get this stuff done now. Everything that I was working toward, I'm not gonna let nobody else take that down or take that away from me again. But I started feeling this, but I didn't really notice that it was like that part of me that was missing, that go getter part of me that was missing. So I thought it was love, that I was missing, which was love that I was missing also, because she didn't love me as much as I loved her, which means I would go out here and pick up cans. I sacrificed my dreams myself for her. I sacrificed everything that I had in myself for her. And that's something you should never do for anyone. Sacrifice yourself and who you are for someone else. And I sacrificed myself. So I started reaching out to other women because I was looking for something, but not realizing that they didn't have anything that I needed neither. It was just me being intimate with people that I really didn't care for, because Well, I cared for them, but I didn't love them. Like I wasn't in love with them, but I did love them. I loved all the people that I encountered and was intimate with, because there has to be some type of love there for me to actually, be there. But those years I cheated on her, and I should have just left. I should have just left. I shouldn't have stayed as long as I did, torturing her and making her feel less than worthy, and not really, because I had talked to her about it, but it's like she understood, but she didn't understand, because she had also achieved things in her life, but she was not going toward it. She wasn't. She was letting everything just fall to the wayside. Because she's a licensed massage therapist, but she just gave in. It's because the doors kept closing instead of her just taking the doors and just be like, I'm gonna open my own. Because when you're a licensed therapist and you're a woman, you can get your own clientele, and that's what they ain't gonna show. And shoot, I don't know no man that wouldn't love a rub down from a woman. But anyway, she didn't have no aspirations of achieving it or trying to make it really happen. And therefore, she went on to other things, talking about she wanted to do candles. So she got all the candle stuff, didn't try it, didn't make an attempt. Just kept saying that she gonna do it later. She gonna do it later. And as time went on, now it's what, when I started feeling like this, what's this, 2023, so about 2020, maybe 2021 is when I really started to realize that I needed to try to help her achieve some things and see where it go. So earlier this year, 2023, I started working again, and I kept seeing every dime that I was making, she was spending it on frivolous things, getting her hair done, getting her nails done when she could have did it herself, and just buying clothes after clothes after clothes that she didn't need, and then getting my daughter these little clothes that just fit for that one time, and then she need more clothes. So it's like I started realizing that I was being used and not listened to. And she just took all my money and just using me. And it started, and then I most recently I ran across a friend that I haven't seen in over 20 years, and we both started connecting and talking, and and made me realize that maybe it's time for me to go. So that's why I'm homeless. It's time for me to go. It's like I'm getting older, not younger, and I still have my passion to draw and to write and to create, and I need to actually do those things, but I couldn't do that with her, because she had been waiting for me to actually make it happen, and then she reaped the rewards, and there you go. Same situation not be in right now. So, the moral of the story is to never let someone just hinder you. Never let no one bring you down to their level of comfort and just use you. And just use you and use you and use you. And then she wouldn't even pick me up from work or drop me off from work or just anything work related. Then she talked about my job. I worked at the Goodwill. All the Macy's clothes is at the Goodwill. Just to be honest with everyone, all the Macy's clothes are at the Goodwill. So anything you're sitting there talking about high-end, high brand, it's at the Goodwill. But she knocked it. She put me down basically in so many words without saying it. It's like, wow, why am I taking this? Why am I accepting this? And then, so when I went and hung out with a friend, I did some shrooms and had fun and had an enlightenment. And then she made that enlightenment come true because she texted me and FaceTime me and see me at the motel. So she came to my friend's house and created a whole big old ruckus, tried to beat me up, punched on me, told me come get my things. So called my cousin so I can go get my things. Went to her place. Instead of her letting me get my things, she wanted to fight and not argue, but fight. And it's like I was doing the right thing. That let me know right there I was doing the right thing, because anyone you in a relationship with, you should never have to put your hands on them. And I know that's what she wanted me to do, but I'm not that type of guy. I don't hit women, and, I don't get down like that. Unless you really hurt me, then I might have to, put my hands on you just to hold you back. But I'm not gonna go there with a woman, and that's not my nature. I'm not a violent person anyway. I just want peace. And this situation made me realize that we all want peace. We all need peace. We need a piece of space, a piece of mind, just a piece of just inner peace. No drama, no looking at you sideways, no walking on eggshells, because that's what I did the whole relationship. Anybody I talked to or anything that I done, or if I hung out too long, who was you with? Who was that? What is, It's like, okay, then I might as well go out here and do something stupid because she's accusing me of it. And that means I let her dictate my actions. And you should never let no one do that either. Dictate your actions. Because if you know you don't want to do it, don't do it. Just don't do it. But I was a fool, and I let her words encourage me to do the stupid stuff. But I say this because I wanted to just set the record straight to why I'm homeless. And it's not because of my doing or her doing. It's because of our doing. We did not communicate well. We did not understand each other very well, because her gripe was with herself and her unaccomplished dreams, and my gripe was with myself for my unaccomplished dreams. And we both can accomplish those dreams apart. We don't have to be together to accomplish those dreams. And I think that I was mostly holding on for the child, and that's another wrong thing to do. Because I know in some parts that of course she loves me, because I would do anything for her. I would go out here and rob a motherfucker for her if I had to make sure she ate, to make sure she had anything. I would do anything for this lady. I'd do anything. But I'm at the point now I can't do that anymore, and I won't do that anymore. I can't. And I'm not going to go out here and risk my life and sacrifice my life, myself, for anyone else but myself. I can't do that no more. Now, if I find love, and I'm open for it, and I just hope that that person will understand that I am a creative person and I need to be creative. I need to complete what I'm supposed to complete. And I can't do that when you're smothering me or hindering me or just taking from me and just taking from me and not really giving back or helping me succeed. just draining me, pulling me down. You know, I, I need someone that's actually gonna stand right there with me and be like, baby, we got this. We can make this happen. We got this. Your dreams is my dream. Your dreams is gonna lead to my dreams, and we both can accomplish things. So that's where I'm at in my life. So I just had to say that the reason why I'm homeless. I thank you guys for listening, and I hope y'all take a message from this, and I hope that it helps you to look at yourself and look at who you with and realize that if that person is for you or they bad for you before it's too late. It was almost too late for me. 20 years, you guys, 20 years, almost too late. But I'm still got the drive and I still got the passion and I want to use it. And hopefully I get a chance to show it to you guys and y'all get a chance to be inspired and hopefully this inspire you to actually get up and complete your dreams. Don't continue to sit there and take anything from anyone that you know you're worthy of more. You definitely worthy of more. You got to let them know your worth. That goes even to your employers. Even if they don't show you that they value you and value the work that you do. Don't sit here and work yourself tireless and gray-haired for these people that are inconsiderate assholes. And that's the truth. Don't do that. Don't hinder yourself for no one. Not for a check, not for love, not for nothing but yourself. And I just have to say that. Peace and blessings to everyone. Love.